Discord if he wants to, or stream it.
No,
you know, we can
it's
go back on the old Twitch arenas.
Alright, I guess
yes,
I'm
it's
recording.
fine. It's fine.
All
No
right,
need to record
you
it,
guys.
it's fine.
So you arrive, as the note says, on a cold winter's night. You've basically downed the last of your rations. The crew is getting tired, but you can see from the crow's nest. Angerhot points out to you, and he says, "Land ho!" You know, that sort of thing. And you looked over the front part of the ship, and you can see the town that you had left recently, in all of its lustrous glory. There's there's a fresh layer of snow that's on the ground. Perhaps some of the riverways are a little bit iced over. But you have once again arrived back in your home. Now, the question is, you are arriving when a new ship that is not the Silver Tide and is most notably known for being a pirate ship.
Yes.
What do you guys do so the arsenal doesn't fire on you?
We have raised a flag of the Silver Suns.
Multiple flags, also white flags. Like a multiple. Yeah.
I would assume the flag of we raised the flag of Wineport, and also underneath it the flag, a white flag, and then the flags of.
Is there a flag of victory?
I think we just do white flags. Okay. A flag of Wineport, white flags, and then a flag of the Silver Sun.
So as you do this, you'll get a message from the arsenal. Basically, they'll be like flashing a symbol. Roll flags. Me a water vehicles check. Anyone?
Right.
The old mirror flash Morse code stuff.
Yeah, sort of that sort of
proficiency. I do not have proficiency.
Some of you.
We also have people on here too.
Yeah, I was training on it.
I was training it, but I didn't get there enough. I'm
like halfway through my training.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You should write down the work weeks, by the way, so you don't have to
remember. We did have people with us though that did.
Oh, Merciless Mournhollow was proficient in it. That's right.
He is. Yes. Yeah.
Because he's wearing the hat.
Yeah. Merciless Mournhollow.
Let's see, character sheet. Water vehicles? Just do intelligence, I guess.
Give him help action?
Oh! Wait, what does the captain's hat do? What does the captain's hat do?
Gives him proficiency.
Did you roll
advantage,
though? Wait, someone just did...
I said help action before you rolled.
Okay. Good deal. Maybe you give him like a wait. It's not the symbol that they're gonna fire on you. They're like, and look again, and you look, and he looks, and it's like, oh, it's that one. He's like, thanks, bud. Oh, thanks, Budry. If it wasn't for you, we would have been a world of hurt.
We got like 5 flags lined up to ropes, and he just started raising one, thinking it went to the right one. It was like completely wrong one.
They're basically going to tell you
maritime flags.
They're basically going to tell you to dock in the arsenal, which is at 1 if you got the key.
Are you saying that's a docking roll?
Oh no.
No.
I feel like Aaron puckers every time someone says docking roll.
All right, I don't actually have any scene work, so we'll just use the map for whatever we're doing. When you guys arrive, you'll anchor up the ship, and you'll hear some calls saying, "Please vacate the ship immediately. We are not planning on taking your ship, but it needs to be investigated real quick." That sort of thing.
Okay.
So you'll see some soldiers lined up on the docks, and you guys will just leave. They won't like have your hands up or anything. With the 28, pretty much know that you're friendly.
All right.
And then when they see Tristan, walking off, they're like, "Oh, Tristan! Oh, it's Tristan." There you can hear like some whispering, and then they'll like definitely know to back down at this point.
You got it wrong. That there be Merciless Mournhollow.
It's Merciless Mournhollow. I can't believe it.
There's a gust of wind that takes the hat off of him.
Oh no!
No, we're just kidding. He still has the hat. Um, at this point, you are greeted by man. He's kind of a shorter man. Yeah, put him on the screen. He's a shorter man who wears a large admiral hat, but the way he walks and the authority he exudes, you can tell that he is definitely the man in charge and the man to meet here at the Arsenal. Gentlemen, it is a pleasure for you to be shored up at Wineport. My name is Commodore Vicar Briggs.
Well,
If you guys need to write that down, it's probably important to write that down in the map key too, so you guys remember his name and everyone has it.
One sec. Is somebody editing the map key right now?
No.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. What was it? For what number?
Commodore 1.
Contact Commodore.
And
It was Commodore what? Are you putting in chat?
yes, it is in chat. Commodore Vicar Briggs. Now, what business do you have in Wineport? You have come aboard on the most infamous pirate ship that has ever sailed the Seven Seas, or the Divenhall Sea, I should say.
Right, well, we were able to capture this, well, I guess, reclaim this ship, after defeating, some terrible pirates upon the seas on behalf of the, Lord Mournhollow.
I see that. It is good to see you again, Duke Apparent, Mournhollow. Forgive me for not the warm welcome. I just didn't expect you to be aboard a pirate ship at the time. It's fine, laddie. I talking like a pirate, and it's all good.
We were, if you don't mind,
yes,
we have
Greenwald.
some, yes, we have some heads to give to, his father.
Oh, so you were the ones who were hunting down those pirates. Well, when you're done here, you can head over to the State Adventurers Guild, and I think that is where you'll be meeting your contacts there, and that you can turn it in there. But for now, we were going to have to. We would like to confiscate the ship for the time being. We just want to make sure there's nothing going on in this pirate ship. Well, we trust who you are, but
it's just procedure, right?
It's procedure.
I understand. I don't think that's an issue. What about you?
Yeah,
I feel like Lugren might have an issue, but since he's not here, I don't really give a shit.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
And if we go through these procedures, we might have some business opportunities to deal here. After all, we deal with a lot of more than just wine here in Wineport.
Right, that'd be true. So we'll head over to the State Adventure Guild and go meet our contact. Thank you for your time, Commodore.
Indeed. Right this way. He'll point to some of the guards to escort you off the arsenal.
Right.
You can probably get in contact with Commodore Vicar at any time. He's available.
Nice booty call.
He is available.
He's probably Commodore. The Commodore is the highest ranking officer here at Wineport. He's in charge of all the ships, and he's in charge of the arsenal.
And he has a great ass.
Most eligible
same
bachelor.
Most eligible bachelor, Commodore Vicar Briggs.
What is the thing to make him bigger?
Control Z, Alt Z, one of those fuckers.
I gotta way to make him bigger.
Nate, no.
What?
There it is. Anyone who wanted to see it.
Didn't work.
Didn't work. Not for me.
Shift Z, Control Z.
Something Z.
Yeah, it's what
There it
shit.
is.
Yeah, it is. He's a dapper looking fellow.
Yeah, all right.
It is Shift Z.
I could,
Not
definitely
exactly very tall. He's kind of Napoleon-esque in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys will have left the bridge, the moats that surround the island fortress on the Bloodwine River, as would be. The guards will thank you for your time, and they will let you know when you can get your ship back.
Right.
From there, world's your oyster, bud. What are you gonna do now?
Well, I suppose we should head over to the State Adventure Guild and drop off our bounty.
That is the number 5 on the map. You guys actually want to put your tokens on there and decide, show where your tokens are.
Yes, I suppose we're right here for right now.
Yes. And you guys can end.
5, that's the one we want.
So we'll head to
Yes.
5.
Yep.
We'll walk along there.
Ha, I win.
You'll sort of walk in and you'll be met by a sort of a bookkeeper. Hello, welcome to the Adventurers Guild. You need to fill any paperwork, you head on over to that section. If you have what's the word? I can't think of the word. God damn it. It's acquisitions, something along those lines. Whatever. If you need to drop off something, if you need to drop off some things, head on over that way. If anything else, and he sort of looks up and they're like, "Oh, it's you, Mr. Mournhollow. I was told that you'd be arriving soon today. Right this way." And he'll sort of lead you guys on over to the office area, this big old office area about in the Adventurers Guild. I believe these people are looking to see you. He opens the door, and you're greeted by. Let's see if I can't find him. Can anyone see the token? I just put it out there.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're on number 4. Right.
Yeah. All right. You're greeted by this guy, and of course, this guy.
Oh. He's Kristen's mentor, right?
Yeah, you're greeted by the man you know as Cyrus, and another person. He seems to be an older gentleman. Let's actually look at him.
You need to look at that boy.
Shift Z.
Look at that armor.
They seem to just be discussing things when you walk in. Cyrus immediately looks over to the door and is like, "Oh, welcome back. I'm glad that your journey was successful, Master Mournhollow."
Yeah, the Silver Suns did a upstanding job. This one, I'd say.
Well, I mainly I'm just Cyrus is looking to speak with Tristan at the moment. I believe we have some work for you once you're all settled down. Actually, if you could just come with me right now, Tristan, I think your father would like to see you.
Does he still have the hat on?
Yes, he can still have that on. But the
way
rest of
Tristan
you,
was meant.
Let's see, it'd be something like, I'll see him when I'm damn well ready.
well, you're going to be ready right now. I think things are heating up. Let's just put it like that.
Jacoby will reach up and just slowly take the hat off his head.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yes, Cyrus. I'll be right there. So Tristan will head on off to the Noble District with Cyrus. This is Thorvald Fireheart. Thorvald Fireheart. He is the guildmaster here at Wineport.
I'm gonna update that for 5.
Got it. Repeat that
Yeah.
for me. Number 5 is what?
Pure ball.
Perfect.
Thorvald Fireheart.
Pure ball. Fire. Thor. Thori. Baldy.
I believe Thorvald will recompense you for the job that you've done. Well done, gentlemen. You've done Wineport a great service.
Right. So, where can I drop these heads and get our gold?
Hi, laddie. Like Master Cyrus over there said, you've done us a great deed. And we'll gladly pay you what the bounty was. Don't remember the bounty. I think you got a total sum of 5,000 gold.
Total sum. Well. It's gonna be buried in chat.
What are we asking?
How much was the
Well,
total bounty?
Let me see if I can find it. I have the document. somewhere in here.
500.
No, it's more than 500.
Yeah.
I'm
think it
thinking
is.
of something else. Yeah, there was something we did for 500.
It was at least 5,000, maybe more.
Oh, it's 4,000 gold.
Shouldn't have.
Yeah, I just got it. I found it.
Yeah, 4,000
I
gold
still-
total.
I feel like
Um,
it was like 8,000.
Yeah, I feel like maybe.
I mean, 4,000 doesn't even cover the cost of going there.
You got a ship out of it. What are you talking about?
Worth a shot.
well, we lost the ship. So
No,
I
you
feel
still
like-
have the Silver Sun.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we do.
It's just docked over at HQ, which is number 8, by the way.
It's true. We have 2 ships now. Soon we'll have a fleet.
Well, we thank you for your service, and he hands over the bags of gold. And who should I be directing all of this to? I got to fill out some paperwork along the way.
Well, you can direct it to Oh shoot. Well, I'm not. Well, sir, I guess we haven't decided a guild master quite yet.
I'll direct the funds to the Silver Suns. I believe that's what the name of your guild is.
Aye, yes, it's the Silver Suns.
He sort of writes out a check. You'll be able to get this note of note of receipt is good at the Wineport Bank. You can head on over to the bank and you can drop it off, and you will be rewarded in 4,000 Demarian crowns,
Wonderful. No,
which is essentially the best currency you can possibly get. So essentially, it's 4,000 gold.
it's the best currency. Fuck
Yeah.
I like getting paid in the best currency.
Almost everyone uses crowns, and
you imagine us,
they're
like-
regulated by by Dame's Crown.
We go to some like shitty country and like they say, "Oh, we'll pay you 10,000 for this." And we're like, "Oh fuck yeah!" And they give us like some like shitty coin that no one uses. It's like,
The fuck
fuck.
is
It's,
this shit?
it's like 5 gold total. It's like, oh fuck, god damn it.
If you need anything from the Adventurers League, from the Adventurers Guild, whether that be more job requests, more bounties, you can talk to the receptionist downstairs, and we'll make sure that you get top of the line jobs. Understood? You
Aye, yes, yeah, oh, of course. Thank you, sir.
if you need anything from myself, of course, you're always free to come on in. I'm always looking to regale people with tales of adventures that I once had.
I'd love to have a drink with you, Mr. Thorvald.
And you, Master,
Oh, Elmora Baudry. Pleasure to meet you.
it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. It is the same.
Aye, well,
I'm sure you guys have business to attend to.
aye.
I'll let you take your leave then.
Thank you, sir. Baudry will hand the receipt to his name isn't down there. I don't remember it. tiefling.
Aaron's
Tiefling.
character.
Aaron's character.
Aaron's character. I hand. He needs to change it. I hand it to Aaron's character, and I sprint to our HQ to go see Scaldi.
All right. I guess you want to do that. I suggest you guys follow him because there is actually going to be an event there.
I can't run as fast as he can, but I'll do my
Alright.
best to keep up.
Right. Yep. Oh, so go ahead and you guys grab this. I'm not gonna be able to hold on to it too quickly while I'm running. So, I'm gonna go see ya, and he'll start sprinting towards the guild, our HQ.
You guys can all come along with him. We'll have Lugrin go pay it off since he's not here and he's a bitch anyway.
Yeah, Lundgren, you bitch.
Put in the group chat or you didn't say it.
All right, so you guys will be leaving the Adventurers Guild and you head down to Silver Sun's, the current Silver Sun's HQ. Leave Thorvald's token on 5. That'd be good. Is Aaron here? Hello?
So he
Is
said
that here?
BRB. She said just a little bit ago.
Oh, okay. I guess he's still in the bank. So when you arrive, you'll see that there's a larger crowd that usually surrounds the Silver Sun than usual. You can see. Actually, just roll me a perception check real quick here, all
Okay.
3 of you.
Bardry get into trouble some fighting again.
I'm gonna guidance myself. 15.
Amicus, I guess we'll roll his perception check.
Oh, roll your perception there, Amicus.
Perception.
Oh, you'll do it yourself. Good.
15's the highest.
Who's
Actually, no, I have a
next?
shield, so it's 16.
All right. So, Jacoby, you'll notice that a familiar man seems to be leading the crowd. The man who you've had troubles with in the past before you left on your pirating adventure,
This motherfucker.
and we'll put his token on the board.
Yep. Our rival guild. This motherfucker.
Well, he's not the rival guild. He's just the rival to Tristan, who happens to be financing a rival guild,
right.
who is
yes.
way bigger than you.
Yes.
You'll see a man
God, he's
known
got such
by
a
law.
punchable face. I just want to
Oh, this motherfucker. What's this guy's name? What's this motherfucker's name?
smug-looking motherfucker. Oh,
His name is
Get him.
Lars Ollingstad.
he would be a Lars.
Lars. Can you
Despicable.
spell that for me, Mr. DM?
I would, but it's not socially.
Collinstadt is a douche.
Yes, he is a douche. You could write that
Douche
in the
canoe.
map key if you want.
Is douche.
Alright,
Is
he is under which one?
noble
He is-
funding.
Well, he's right now at 8, but he's usually at 25.
I'll just do both.
Is a noble funding our rifle adventure guild.
I guess I won't put him under 8, so it's 25. 8's us.
Which is much.
They seem to not be doing anything in order to not get in trouble with it, but they definitely seem to be loitering menacingly. We'll put it like that.
He's just standing there.
Menacingly.
Baldry is gonna walk right up to this motherfucker. How tall is this dude?
Not as
He's
tall as
probably
Baldry.
shorter than you.
Oh yeah. Baldry walks right up to this, like looks down on him and says, "Sir, if you could please clear the area. We got some pressing business to make here, and you seem to be scaring off our potential recruits and customers."
I don't know I don't know what you mean. How could I be scaring anything off? I'm nobility, of course. If you want the patronage of a noble, I mean, it would obviously make your HQ go a little bit up the roof, wouldn't it? We're just
Well-
gonna stand around a little bit more. It's fine.
I didn't mean your background or your heritage scaring people off. No, I mean your face.
I have a great face. I don't know what you mean. Hollingstotts have always been both admired for their looks and their cunning. And I have about 15 men behind me who would agree.
That's not enough. And Baudry will just continue to be up in his face.
Well, and he'll sort of stare back, I guess.
Alright.
At this point, you'll notice a group of people come in. They seem to be getting ready to work in this area. Let's see if we can bring their faces back. Let's see.
Yeah.
15's not enough.
Hey guys, 15's not enough. We got wizards.
Listen,
bitch.
I don't know them, but I'm getting a real good vibe. All right, real good vibe.
Real good vibe, but 15 might not be enough. Especially with a wizard that can learn every spell in 5 seconds.
That class is so broken.
It's a
That's
broken-
Oi, laddie. You'll notice a orange-haired dwarf speak up and like, "Oi, laddie, what's going on here? I thought I told you to bugger off, Lars."
I would listen to the dwarf.
Aye, that's right. You've been messing around with our place far too long. It's what we're hired to do now. Scram up. Well, I'll get really mean at you. Ugh.
Let me say again, Mr. Lors. 15's not enough.
Fine. I guess I'll vacate the premises for now.
You know,
Mark
come,
my words, I'll run your guild into the ground.
come back when you have more men. And he'll smile and watch him as he walks off.
I'll put his token over there.
You shit bird! Oh, that
Nice.
very
pisses me
nicely
off.
put there, Bond.
No,
I really
what are you
enjoyed that.
three doing? Who are you guys?
I don't. It's a pleasure to meet you, Master Dwarf. My name is Baudry of Mordor. I'm one of the well, I suppose, chairman of the guild.
Go ahead and show them the.
Oh, so you're the guys who are employing us.
Aye, I suppose we are. This here is Master Amicus, and of course Master Jacoby.
Aye, it's a pleasure. My name is Mordecai, and he'll go ahead and introduce down the line. He'll point at them, and you guys can give an introduction if you want for your character. For your backup character.
Loon.
Oh, hi. My name's Lunan. I'm just along for the ride for right now. Nice to meet you.
I'm Kylan. I wear a mask. Huh?
Hi, I'm Aim.
She's with me. She's with me.
Hello.
What about the short one back there?
Oh,
He's kind of just looking around, seeing if he can find any bars. His name's Casmo. I hear this is a place where you can find some good drink.
and of course, I am Tiaras Greentree.
Oh, Tiaras, I forgot.
Oh, the pleasure's yours, of course.
She's a little bit rougher on the edges, but she's nice, all things considered.
How many things are you considering?
At least 2.
It's a pleasure to make all your acquaintances. I suppose we should head into the office here, and I have some business to attend to.
Might be a little cramped, but it is just a temporary residence for our guild while we get it off the ground.
I understand. We've been staying at the inn for the past couple days. But the stewardess here, she's been paying our bills. Had to deal with this Lars guy. I don't like the look of his cut of his jib. He's a kind of a narcissistic fellow.
Yeah, we've been having some trouble with him. We kind of ran afoul a bit in the fighting pits, a bit.
Hi, you taking part in the fighting pits?
Oh, not me. Well, I have a little bit, but it's actually the woman up you see running the stands there. She is quite a competent fighter, if I can say so myself.
I was in there a couple
Miss
times too.
Bettencourt. She's so mild mannered. I couldn't see her doing that.
Oh well, she believe me, she has a bit of a different key she can switch. Let's say.
Would you call that a switch hitter, Baudry?
Oh, I'll call it whatever she wants me to. And then, but let's all go inside, and Baudry will open the door.
I think we have a temporary guild place.
Yeah, we did.
Scotty!
And then there's just Max in the corner who's probably not there. Alright, let's put in your characters if you can, so I don't have to do all the work here. Anchorhot's already in here. Ivron's actually with us. Harvest is in here. Casmo. Kylan Moon Whisper.
I think I hear a fat cat trying to come up the steps. Just a second.
Kitty.
And Scotty's in here. Tristan's not here. Get rid of him. Yes. She's sort of looking down from her work and she'll look down. Yes. Welcome to Silver Suns. What can we do for you? And then she looks up and she notices everyone that's showing up. Like, oh, you guys got back. It's so great to see you again. And she'll sort of get up and walk over to hug you, Baudry.
Scotty! He'll slide over the stand at the desk there and give her a hug.
Aw, it's sweet.
Roll acrobatics.
Oh shit.
Yeah, roll like
Can I roll athletics?
No, you have to roll acrobatics.
Fuck.
That's what was said.
Oh! I was going to give you guidance too, but
let's paint a picture of what happened. So Baudry, in his excitement, he's just like, "Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you! This is the girl he's been longing for a long time. He's been pining for this absolute bombshell of a girl."
Do you wear a cape?
He sort of hops over it, and then he's like trips and falls, and then he falls on top of her, all anime protagonist style. And everyone just looks in the room like, oh my god. They're all just embarrassed for Baudry.
Like my face falls.
Retriever.
My face falls basically right in between her cleavage, and it's like, oh.
No, wait, no. I want to see in athletics to see if
Baudry
she
gets a
him.
nosebleed.
Yeah, Baudry.
Because this is strong waifu. She might catch him.
Oh,
This is thick mommy.
I need strong waifu athletics roll to see if she catches me.
Honestly, she might. I think she's stronger than you.
She's so strong. God, I love
Another
it.
nat one.
So fucking hot.
God, there are 5 million fucking tokens. I can't find her.
So hot. How strong she is.
Just D20 plus 5.
Oh, she's actually a 14. I know. She
Oh!
Oh my god, it happened!
Beautiful.
Yeah, that definitely happened. She did
I
not
called
catch
it.
you at all.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love it. We just both fall into a pile.
So you fell for each other.
Oh.
Aww.
Well, this wasn't
No.
exactly the welcome I was getting, but it's good to see you again, Baudry.
It's so good to see you. I can barely hold myself together, it seems.
normally you wait for the night after the return for that kind of stuff.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, everyone. I, get myself up and help her up as well.
That's well, a lot. I guess good on you, friend. Good on you.
Yep. All right, everyone.
Um, well, I guess that our contract we had with you, Miss Sasha, who I think Baudry called Scotty.
He would not have done it. It's just out of habit for not playing.
Oh, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. Sasha.
Well, we were hired on to stay here for the time being until you guys arrived. But seeing as you guys are back, I guess that finishes up our work here. Then, well, I guess it was a pleasure meeting with you guys. But
Sir, if you don't mind, we are looking to recruit some reoccurring workers.
I was hoping you'd ask that. See, we went to the rival guild. They don't particularly take kindly to other races that aren't human.
Oh, well, that's offensive. We
They
take all kinds here, all walks of life.
that.
So, it's a bit cramped here. Oh, speaking of that, Scotty.
Mordecai will turn
Sasha.
to the backup characters
Sorry,
real
Sasha.
quick and he'll say, "Well, guys, you guys want to stay?"
Well, we need something to fund our curiosity, so
I hear there's a
See, why
good
not?
library nearby.
AIM would probably pipe up immediately asking, where? Can I get an address?
She probably would have already been there. Let's be real.
I forget, yeah, they've been here for a while. They're not also just showing up.
Yes, I've noticed the library. Yes, and I would like I gotta find her voice. Yes, and there seems to be a bit of class in this place, so I will stay around.
Well, I think that's a resounding yeses from all of us, Master Baudry. Well, consider us hired.
Well, it'll be wonderful having you aboard. Sorry you have to stay at the inn for now, but speaking of that, Scotty, has there been
Sasha.
any damn, Sasha, has there been any update in our ongoing efforts to create our own building for ourselves?
Well, we really didn't have any funds to even get to talking to people. I've been trying to talk around with people. I had Max go and do a few diplomatic missions for us. But as of right now, I don't really know. With as little people we had running the shop, we didn't have much to do.
Right. Well, how much did a down payment on? How much would a down payment on some land cost us?
I really don't know that. You might have to talk to some of the nobles here. I'm not really keen on that thing right now.
Oh,
I've just
no
been
worries.
managing the front desk.
Oh,
I want to note this. Scotty's intelligence is an 8, so she's probably not very good with that sort of thing.
That's fine. She doesn't need to be smart. Just hot.
Yeah,
Hot and strong.
She's pretty.
It's pretty and strong.
One of the 3 wizards would probably pipe up saying they're good with bookwork.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you guys can figure out what your characters want to do with that. But in the meantime, we'll get on to the story. You'll see the backup characters. They'll sort of mill around here, and you guys can talk to them if you want. They'll be staying here for the time being. Lunan will be with AIM. Kylan seems to be over with Casmo.
I think,
Mordecai seems to be out and about.
Mhm.
And I guess we'll put Ivron with Angerhot and Parvis. Koss seems to be by herself for the most part.
I think Koss would want to. I think Koss is going to try to ingratiate herself with Sasha. As
Well,
much
she's already been trying to do that then.
yes, she's been trying to ingratiate herself with Sasha.
Have cost roll about 3 persuasion checks then.
Okay.
Oh damn.
Maybe that you actually done a pretty good job. So what are you gonna talk about with Sasha?
Yes, Sasha. I've seen you working. You're working so hard. Now, if some of the bookkeeping gets a little bit, troublesome for you, I could definitely do that. I'm great with numbers. I graduated top of my class. So, it's all books are great for me. I'm here to help. If you need any time, I'm here for you, for sure.
Well, since you rolled so high persuasion checks, Cost will actually be able to help Scotty out with work, and Scotty will actually do that thing that you wanted her to do. She'll be looking around, and I'll give you one contact information for, I believe, 16. So you can go to your Wineport map key,
I'm waiting and ready.
16.
and you can. I guess I should put it on the map real quick, just to
For
make sure.
Grimstone Construction.
I've got
Yes.
it ready to edit here.
16. And the owner of Grimstone Construction is a dwarf by the name of Gorm Grimstone. He has a
Hot.
special token because I love his face.
Hot.
Look at that man. He is hot. He's the hottest dwarf.
GORM, Grimstone.
GORM. Yeah, Grimstone. Look at him. Look at
Fucking-
those eyes.
God, that
Fucking
fucking-
eyes.
Fucking smolder.
I could bury my ass in those.
Also,
that
if you would-
mustache.
Take note of number 25's contacts.
Lards.
Lard's hauling staff.
Hauling shaft.
No, because that makes it sound like he's got a huge fucking schlong, man.
Fine, then call him Lars.
I'm actually going to write in the correct thing.
Tiny shaft.
Just in parentheses, like this is how it actually is.
Lars.
So we don't think that's his actual name, because that would
I
happen.
don't think that's his actual name.
Lard, tiny shaft.
Hollingstadt.
Um,
But yeah, he'll tell you about a man by the name of Gorm Grimstone, a construction manager who runs a lot of the construction that happens in the city of Wineport.
Okay.
Now I know you're looking to get one more in the countryside and out in the ways, but he does have the capabilities to get the materials to build a house out in the countryside for you. It would probably cost a little bit extra just because he's more used to zoning in the city work.
right.
Of course, you'll have to pay for surveying and other services before you can actually get to, build the house, and you'll actually have to buy land, of course.
Right.
But that is something maybe for a little bit of another day.
Okay.
Unless you guys want to go talk to him now. But then again, it's getting kind of late.
Yeah.
He's probably asleep. So yeah, we're gonna say, because of those 3 persuasion checks, each of your backup characters has had time to do things here in Wineport as they were working here for the Silver Suns. You'll have to pay them each like a back wage, because Sasha didn't have the money to pay them immediately.
Mhm.
Pay them about 10 gold each, and then say 5 for each work week.
Okay, so that's how many characters? It's
Huh?
1, 2, 3,
1, 2,
4,
3,
5,
4,
6.
6.
So
Yes.
6, so 60 gold out of the 4,000. So that leaves us with
6. Actually, it's 10. It's 25 gold per character.
gold per character. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's
150 gold.
150. So okay, gotcha.
Mhm.
So
And I believe once you guys can discuss a contract with them, unless it just be the 5 gold per week for them.
can we
Can we negotiate with ourselves? Of course you can, Nate.
No, sorry. Can we get a notebook
We need the
that
Guild of
has
Stronghold.
that in our handouts? Can we get a handout for guild funds?
Guild funds.
Yes, everything we're gonna put towards our guild. So right now, yeah,
I believe everyone should still have that PDF for strongholds and stuff. If I can-
somewhere. Yeah.
that's my. This is what I'm looking for. I'll post that in the Discord real quick.
Yeah. Can you make the guild funds editable?
I thought I did make it editable.
Editable?
Editable.
Editable?
I will make that editable for you.
Thank you. Yummy.
I spelled guild rules, but this should be the PDF that you guys need to see. And I'll put it through this for all
Yes.
players.
Okay.
I haven't looked at this in a bit. If you guys want to
Guild Hall.
real quick.
5,000 GP for a guild hall. 2 days. And we have that. That's we auto get 5 skilled hirelings. That's our backup characters.
How much gold do you need to pay a skilled worker? Does it say?
Say in here somewhere.
There should be a section. A section.
Still in the stuff. Still stuff. So hirelings, yes. Hirelings skilled are 2 gold pieces a day.
2 gold pieces a day.
Yes.
Oh, so you're actually I made it a little bit less.
So
that's we'll just say it's 10 gold pieces a week then.
If we're counting them as soldiers, that's different.
Count them as slaves.
Yes. Well,
unpaid interns.
Unpaid. See, we're paying you an exposure.
I guess there's skilled hirelings.
Yeah. So skilled is 2 gold a day.
But they're actually soldiers too. Like they can actually fight.
I guess there's not one for like wizard.
No, there really isn't.
Oh,
there is one for wizard.
Mercenaries?
There's not something that specifically says mercenary.
Maybe, how about this? If we are putting them out on a mission where they can fit into one of these categories, then they get that pay. But if they're just around the guild doing like day-to-day stuff, then it's 2 gold pieces a day. But if they're like we're sending them out to steal something, they get master thief pay, or if we're sending out to spy, whatever.
Alright, so I got this one, and it's got Huntsman, Keeper of the King's Forest, Mercenary Knight, Poor Knight, and Varlet at Arms for 2 gold. So
where did you see that?
Knight, I just googled 5e wages. It's a homebrew, but that makes sense.
Well, this is homebrew too, and we decided on using this.
Okay, that works.
We'll just 2 gold pieces a day.
They do have spellcaster pay as well.
But if they're just being hired and then these guys are proficient with some particular set of some set of tools at some point.
Right.
I think all of them can do that.
Yeah.
And they get a +5 with this check, and so you can have them do stuff for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 gold pieces a day.
Sounds good.
What do you guys think is the most expensive warlock?
the Fiend.
Fiend is the most expensive warlock. More expensive than Archfey and more expensive than Great Old One.
Well, Fiend is just a better warlock, so.
Well, there you go.
I mean, in terms of warlocks, I'd rather be a Fiend out of PHP classes. But yeah, if you want to keep track of that in the guild funds,
Yeah.
Nate or whoever the treasurer is, each of these hirelings will cost 2 gold pieces a day, unless we want to have them be round numbers, and then we'll just have them cost 10 gold pieces a day. 10 gold pieces. Have them cost 10 gold pieces a week. Because they won't be working on Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, so let me hold up.
Unless, of course, you need them.
So, gold. We have gold total right now for the guild is 3,850 gold. Our skilled hirelings cost 10 gold per week. Unless given specific jobs. Okay. I think making Baudry master of the funds is a bet. I don't think that. Wait, shit. Where's our thing? We think we did do. I feel like we
Guild
did-
contract? Journal fragment? I don't know.
I feel like we did set.
Community notes?
Well, Tristan was the one that normally did it, but he's not here.
Yeah.
He did take care of the community notes and loot management.
Right.
You also have all the stuff that you got from your adventures fighting people.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, you're right. We gotta fucking sell some of that shit. Treasure hoard.
Well, there is places where you can get appraisals done, and they can sell it to you, but you'll have to find it.
Have we used any of the treasure hoard to parentheses big?
I don't know, but
Um,
we do need to go through and put it all into one handout.
Yes, I'm putting guild funds will be our handout. That will be our main pocket.
I haven't seen this Horde 2 yet.
Treasure
So-
hoard
It's the
2 big.
last chunk on the community notes.
No, I see it. Yeah.
Let's see, where are my loot tables at? Treasure notes big, that's what I'm looking for. I think you guys got this, except you didn't get the Helm of Teleportation. It was something else, I think.
It's Helm of Displacement.
Yes, Helm of Displacement. I'll edit that right now. You get the displacement buff, because teleportation is a little bit too OP right now.
So if someone could, I guess I'll just call this copy paste.
It's already on the loot management.
You also have any of the items from Smuggler's Cove. You have the Old Dwarven Repeater, Captain's Leathers, Captain's of Coolers.
I don't think I have access to the group loot.
Yeah, I don't
Should
think
have
I have
access to good loot.
that.
But the community notes and loot, you don't have access to that?
I have what I can see underneath loot is treasure hoard and cobalt trap.
No, it's way in handouts.
Yeah.
I have community newts and yes.
There it is. Okay, that's why.
Did we add treasure hoard too big to that? Yes, we did.
Yeah, it's at
Okay,
the
Yeah, we did.
and we have added treasure hoard most recent.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Joe, can you get me another handout that's blank, and I'm gonna go and put a grid in there. Start.
What do you want this called?
For Sailor Swap.
For sale or swap.
And do we know if anything's been taken out of this before I start?
What has been taken out?
We've
The
someone
guild-
has the ever
The loot
smoking
management.
bottle.
Is what you're talking about? Yeah, the loot
Yeah.
management. I'm assuming
Pretty
if
sure
it's
everything
taken
that's
out,
taken is already off the list.
pretty much, yeah.
So I'm gonna add we haven't added the treasure hoard most recent into the
I don't think you have the Zabazine's protection anymore. I think you guys have gotten rid of those things. That thing that turns you into gnolls.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you guys don't have that. I think you guys just wanted nothing.
Alright, I'm getting rid of systems. This place.
So we're gonna have the item name. We're gonna have the price if it's in there.
Berserker's
and if we
Axe.
sell it or not.
Someone already has Berserker's Axe. We can get rid of that.
No, we took it away from him.
We did.
And we give it back.
Did we?
We did.
Yeah, we take it away and give it back a lot.
Yeah.
He really likes that axe. Come on, boys. Come on.
He's fucking retarded.
Okay, so this first one's
Aren't
going
we
to
all a
be
little bit retarded?
Everyone's a little bit retarded.
weapons
It's
and
fine.
armor.
Okay. I have updated the community notes, loot manager. We
Why
can
did you
delete-
just?
What?
Why did you just double some of these? What,
I didn't do double anything.
I don't see anything that's doubled.
You guys work this out. I've given you loot. You needed to do this yourself.
That's what I'm doing.
This
I know,
is-
John.
Yeah,
I'm
there's a
getting
section-
confused.
There's a section at the bottom that's copied from up above.
Yeah, you need to delete the treasure hoard most recent and the.
Oh, I already did that. Treasure hoard most recent. What is this one?
Unopen it and open it back up. Also, if there's two people editing it at once, it won't edit at all. Remember that.
Gonna get rid of that. You guys still have the cobalt traps that you never used, by the way.
Yeah.
You guys just want them deleted? You totally forgot about them?
Yeah. We can go
I mean,
key. I'll add them. I'll add it to the loot table. You can delete it.
Well, it's not a loot table. It's a handout. It's a
Oh.
character.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because
then I will keep it in there then. Thank you. Okay, so everything that we've ever gotten is in the community notes and loot manager. I don't know if we've actually how much of this we've used,
you probably
or
haven't used any of it.
I
And I
would
think that's what John's working on. So I think you're
Yes.
good to go. Leave it to
Okay.
John.
Okay.
John will figure it out.
So it's all
John,
updated.
I don't know if
John.
you want to play Dungeons and Spreadsheets, but I
You're-
think that's what you're
you're-
doing right now.
Yeah, you're
Well,
doing
I
it.
have a feeling that you and Nate are going to be doing a lot of stuff, and you and Aaron. And while you guys take care of that, I'm going to do this.
The
So
fuck
it's gonna
is
be
this?
lots of
You want to go
rolling and-
last for what you're going to do?
Yeah, and I'm going to start working on
Okay.
this because this needs to get done. This is bad.
Oh yeah, Griswold's goop. I was like, what the fuck is that shit?
I believe that is a Lugren's gift.
Yeah.
He actually was able to do stuff with it, but I
Alright.
don't think he ever did.
So let me know when you guys are done editing, so I can go in there and delete stuff as I add it to this. I won't even delete it. I'll just cross it out so it has a line through it.
Oh, I'm not looking at anything. So
All right, Nate, are
I'm
you still
pretty sure
editing
nobody
the
is.
community
I'm
notes?
not. I'm not editing anything. I'm good.
Okay. I hope I can edit two things at once.
all right. While John works out funds, I'm sure you'll have more funds than the bounties I just gave you to do stuff with. But right now, you guys can go basically look around town and talk with people. You can talk with party members. You can, it's free game right now.
Okay.
We'll say that today is the 11th, True Frost, and we'll give you one work week, and then a work week will happen. We'll see what type of event happens from there.
Right. Well, I'm going to. Miss GRs, could you take over the front desk for a little bit? Hey, sure. Yeah, I definitely could. Sasha, would you mind accompanying me?
Oh, where to, Badri?
What time is it?
Well, is this like right when you got back, or are you going to
For
fall
sure.
asleep? Because it's late night.
Well, I figured I walk you back
It's kind of
to
also cold out.
yeah, I'll walk you to wherever you're staying.
I thought I was staying here.
I'm going to put a dibs column on here. So if there's anything that wants to not be sold, put your name in it when I get done.
Yeah, she was basically staying here.
He nods.
Okay.
Want to take? I'm trying to take her back to her bed, so we can sleep
Okay.
together in the bed.
Uh,
And then I
Um,
fucked.
um, it's that might be a little bit uncomfortable for some people. I don't know.
That's
I mean,
true.
just hand wave.
Do we want to do this in secret convo real quick?
No, I understand. If she doesn't want to, that's fine.
Um, uh, yeah, Nate, you guys just haven't like talked with her in a bit. It's not like she doesn't like. It's not like she doesn't like you, but I don't think she's really up for that sort of thing.
All right.
Also, I'm not up for that sort of thing.
No, I was
I mean,
just
it can
gonna.
always just be a fade to
Oh,
black.
yeah, I was just gonna fade to black it.
It's go on a date again, and maybe something else will happen. But you
Alright,
guys just haven't like talked with her in a bit. If
that's
you want to
true.
spend a work week working your game with Scotty, then yeah, things will change. But you
That's
guys haven't done anything here in Wineport for like forever. You haven't
Very-
talked with her in forever.
Very true.
So I'm gonna say everyone goes to sleep, and I'm gonna give you guys the free reign work week to do what you want to do. So today is True Frost, the 12th. Today, True Frost,
Oops.
12th of True Frost. $14.44. And you guys have the work week to do what you would like to do. You guys
Well-
basically, you guys took a rest here. You got in your cots, and the your backup characters, the mercenaries, they went to the inn that they were staying at, and until they get a better place to stay, it's going to be a little bit hard for them to actually work here. Yeah, we'll take it from here.
Well, since we have all this shit to sell and we don't know where we're gonna sell it, I'm gonna go out and try and find some places that we can unload some of our loot.
All right, Amicus, we'll go back to the map then. I'm assuming everyone's going to go back to the map for a bit.
John's not done with the table. No.
It won't fuck me up. You're fine.
Okay.
Oh god, it fucks him up.
Oh god.
I believe on the map you can see where Gorm is staying. You have Gorm updated. We'll delete these characters. You can also have your backup characters do things if you want. They've been working on stuff. They've been here longer than you. They could have been working on stuff in the 3 weeks before if they want to do anything. So if Koss was talking with Scotty and he was taking care of the bookkeeping, Casmo, you can do something for these past 3 weeks if you'd like. And John, you can have Loon Intros do something for 3 weeks before you guys showed up.
Gotcha.
Aaron, I must go ahead since we're gonna have John do it last. What was Casmo doing in these past 3 weeks other than just working at the guild house?
Has been getting well acquainted with every single bar in town.
He has been, okay. Well, Well, he was a newcomer to town. He probably didn't even know the stuff that I gave to you on the map key. Roll me a luck check to see how well he did.
Straight
Because
D20.
yeah, because as small as this map looks, Wineport's a pretty big city.
He does okay.
So he does okay. He'll maybe find he'll be looking around and looking for places to drink some bottle and have some good times. Casmo finds Casmo. He goes maybe looks around. He doesn't really find much in the way of bars. Nothing really good. But he does come across one particular place that he's really, really liked. It's got some really good alcohol and it's very halfling friendly. So roll me a D3 because I have 3 different bars you guys can attend, and it'll decide which one Casmo really liked. All right. Casmo went to 23, and he got the contact. Q, the barkeeper.
Q?
Yes, her name is literally just the letter Q.
Okay.
It's sort of a weird thing with her. She, even though Casmo likes the bar a lot, it's sort of in a shadier part of town. A lot of miscreants go on. This seems to be what Q deals with in time, so she tries to keep anonymous. It seems like a place to be for ne'er-do-wells and thugs and that sort of thing. And I don't know, maybe Casmo likes that sort of thing. Maybe he likes to get in a little bit of a bar trouble every now and then. But he definitely likes the alcohol. Let's just put it like that. Anyone wants to see her? That is Q. So yeah. You have become acquainted with this contact. I don't know if you've spent some time carousing with her, but you've spent a lot of time at this bar. It's up to you. We'll say you spent the first work week finding a bar you really liked, and now you got 2 more weeks to do what you want.
Well, if this is kind of a shady part of town, it has some of the less reputable people who come here, I feel like it'd be a good place to get some contacts, just in case.
Mm-hmm. So for this, I will let you sort of decide on a place you want to go to get a contact in this part of town. And I think there are question marks around some of these. So if you decide to go there, we'll see what happens. So Casmo, if you want to put your token on there, you can decide where you want to go around this area.
I'm just writing some notes. Hold on.
Are you writing in the Wineport map key?
No, not anymore.
Alright. I'm gonna write that in. Write that in for you. Q the barkeeper.
Alright,
And we'll just put Casmo.
Okay.
Yeah. Casmo in parentheses next to that.
Who's the lady?
She's the barkeeper.
Her name is Q.
At the Deep Drink.
It goes deep, my dudes.
Deep.
So yeah, you have 2 more weeks. Where do you want to go?
Well, if I took a week to actually find a good place, then I'll probably spend the second week in that place trying to make some contacts. Get friendly with the patrons.
You could also talk with the lady, the barkeep. I didn't actually make tokens for actual barkeepers, but
Yeah.
if you want to make to some patrons there, you can also do that. The carousing roll, I think it has it in here somewhere. It's a persuasion roll, I remember that, but I don't remember how many you get.
Ooh, Casmo is not good at persuasion.
Intimidation. Intimidate them into liking you.
You're sort of lower cost to carouse. It costs 10 GP to carouse.
Ooh,
So, he doesn't have that much money, does he?
he does not. He only gets paid 10 GP a week.
Rouse, you fool.
Well, you're basically just spending all your money at the bar.
Okay then.
Maybe that's really what Casmo does. He's really taking to the drink. That's why it's so deep. But yeah, roll me a persuasion check.
Wish me luck, guys.
Luck.
That's about as good as it gets.
Your
Nope.
character has made a hostile contact.
Oh boy!
Yikes. Oh boy.
Contact,
I made a contact.
Let's see. Was there something specific? Well, you're probably gonna have complication that probably arise no matter what. So go ahead and roll me a d6 from this. Actually, it's a d8. My bad. Unless you'd like to use the 4. 8.
I
8.
did.
Everyone is calling you by some weird, embarrassing nickname like Puddle Drinker or Bench Slayer, and no one will say why.
Oh jeez.
So, John,
Dog fucker.
I
Why
will
people
allow
call me
John
dog?
and Nate to give you a nickname, and they will call Casmo that all the time if you're at that bar.
My vote is for dog fucker.
John,
Guys, if it's gonna be anything, it's gonna be a bear fucker.
No, it's not, it can't be
You
cool.
why
get
does it have to
assistance.
be animals and fucking? What is
It
with
can't-
you guys
I
and
know.
It can't be
bestiality?
cool. It can't be cool.
Is it because he's not the actual bear fucker?
No, because a bear fucker would be cool. If you fucked a bear, it'd be fucking dope.
Do you remember running into the bear fucker?
What, who bear fucker?
We met a bear fucker.
Yeah.
Let's see, dog fuck. How about? I'm too busy doing this. Dog fucker's fine.
No, wait, hold up.
I'm kind of with Joe on this one. What the fuck's wrong with you people?
Like,
You just-
seriously.
You just don't want to be called dog fucker.
That's part of it.
That's a little bit, that's
mean,
a
you're
little
not
bit too
wrong.
mean.
how about
We'll try to keep at least
while he's trying to figure
PG-13.
that out, Joe, what the fuck is Zabozine's protection?
That should be
Hmm.
deleted.
Got it.
That was the medallions that turned people into gnolls.
Mhm.
Remember?
Yes, now I do.
You guys threw those out, even though you could have used that for if you had Griswold's goop. But you guys decided to throw them overboard.
Let's see.
Short stack.
I mean, that probably wouldn't be the first time he's been called that.
Moss breath.
High sock.
Moss breath.
Moss breath.
It's not bad. I can live with. I feel like that's a little bit
That'd be one of those ones
Tamer.
that's like, why are you calling me that? And no one will tell him. Because it doesn't make any fucking sense.
I had to think of a story in my head, but I knew the story, and you never will.
Wow.
All right.
I mean,
So maybe Casmo, when you spent this week carousing, you lost all your gold in the process. You maybe been drinking with some of the guys, and maybe one of the guys there just you rubbed them the wrong way, and while you got really drunk, he sort of played a little prank on you, and and you were just basically you did the thing, and now everyone at that bar calls you Moss Breath. And this guy who did this to you, he always seems to be one inciting it, and he always seems to get a kick from it from the other guys. Q generally she tries to calm them down, but she kind of snickers when it happens, just because of how funny it was. The guy who sort of incites his name, we'll say he is a dwarf. whose name is. I need a good dwarf name. Anyone have any? I came up with like 20 names, 30 names today.
They
and I
call
need to
me
come up with extra names.
Turgan Underrock.
I like Underrock. Kragan Underrock.
Dragon Underrock.
I like Kragan and I like Underrock. You have made a hostile contact named Kragan Underrock.
Does Kragan have any people that don't like him?
Everybody
we'll
loves
have to find
Kragan.
it out.
Kragan's a good time at a bar.
Kragan Underrock. There are probably people here. He's in the shadier part of town. You might want to check out one of these other places, and you might be able to get some people who have dirt on him.
Anyway, the story in my head was that you got so drunk.
No, I'm never allowed to know.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine.
He's not allowed to know. Don't tell him.
All right, I'll whisper.
You know, I figured, shady part of town. This guy doesn't like me. There's probably people that don't like him, so maybe I can get along with them.
All right. Well, go ahead and check out the places around town. I'm pretty sure if you go to a specific spot, you'll actually be able to figure it out.
All right. Well,
You can just choose a place on the map, or you could choose something around town in this part of town.
where are all the numbers? That's over there. Those are both on the other side of town.
I think 13, 14, and 15 all have question marks.
They do.
You want to go to one of them?
So I'll go to 13.
You'll go to
What
13.
the hell that is?
All right. What does Casmo find at 13?
What's behind door number 13? A new car.
All right. So Casmo will walk in to the bar today. He maybe has a little bit too much to drink, and he's feeling kind of tired, and he takes a walk outside. Luckily for him, he comes across these interesting smells that sort of revitalize him from the drunken stupor that he's been in, and he heads on down south to 13, and he's greeted at the shopkeep by a tabaxi or a ketist, because that's what it's called. He's eating Casmo.
Does he have wares?
He actually does have wares.
Oh boy.
Greetings, Master Halfling. It is nice to be meeting you. What brings you to Alchemical Works?
Well, I was just getting out of that bar over there, and
You're the one they call Moss Breath, right?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Everyone is talking about it. It is such a great story. Good times, good times.
So what is
Well?
this place?
It's called Alchemical Works. This is my shop. My name is Walks in Shadow.
And you can put that as the shop owner name for Alchemical Works in 13.
It says his name was Walks in Shadow.
Walks in Shadow.
Okay. There we go. I found one, guys.
Hooray!
There's just got like 10 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to go.
This is my way of incentivizing you guys taking notes in this thing so everyone can see it. And if you have anything special that happens in one of these places and we forget about it, you guys can just look at the Mind Quirk key and you'll be able to know.
Cool.
Oh. Here you'll find all types of alchemical supplies and alchemical works. I make potions. You want potions? I give you potions. At a small price, of course.
I don't really need anything right now, but I'm in the...
Perhaps I could give you a sample for that hangover you have. I can tell by your dehydrated skin and your breath that you are reeking of alcohol and you need something to calm yourself down a bit.
Pardon me, but why do I detect a case of the rattles?
Perhaps ataxia.
Oh god, what's that?
I offer remedies for ailments, both common and rare.
Am I gonna die?
Come, friend. Come inside. I can help you out.
This guy totally set up
I
his
have
shop.
several elixirs for sale.
Do you walk in?
Sure, why not? More fun that way.
Hmm?
Let's go.
All right. You'll go ahead and walk in, and he'll have something prepared for you.
Here, drink this.
And he'll give you like a small bowl. You give it a sniff. It sort of has a pungent smell, but and I guess it's your senses are kind of dulled to the fact that it is kind of a stinky smell. Go ahead. Do you drink it?
Should I drink is the question. I don't know. Make a will check with disadvantage because I'm shit-faced. I don't know.
Sure.
Just straight wisdom, right?
Sure.
12. Fuck it, down the hatch.
All right. You drink the potion. You immediately start take a little cough because of the taste. Like, oh, what was that? But immediately you start to begin clarity. Your blurry eyes are no longer your eyes are no longer blurry. You can see straight, and it's almost like the effects of alcohol. It just evaporated in an instant.
I worked hard for that.
I gotta start all over.
I'm sorry, friend. It just seemed like that was something you needed.
Also, this is awful. Like, vile. What did you put in this?
I do not give my secrets for free. If you want training from me, of course I could also train you for it, but that is for another time and perhaps another fee.
I'll keep that in mind. Some more medicine training is never bad. Might help with the job.
You've had a sample of what Walks in Shadows can provide for you. Perhaps you tell your friends around town. This is not exactly the nicest neighborhood, and I feel like people do not come around here as much as they should. I'm clearly the best alchemist here in town. Nobody pales in comparison to what I can provide.
Well, I do work for a bit of an adventuring guild that's starting up, and if everything works out, maybe we can cut a deal.
Yes. You and me, we go places, right, Mr. Halfling?
Maybe add some flavoring to your potions.
I will think on it. But I fear that it may lose its effectiveness.
We'll have to think about it. We'll see what happens. I'll keep in touch.
Yes, tell people about my shop. I thank you, Master Halfling. Now, I guess you can go back to your drink if you want.
I think we're probably better off leaving that alone for the day.
All right. That'll finish up.
You moss eater?
That's fine.
Moss breath. You can just hear Krogan in the background. He's coming out of the bar. Like, oh, look, it's Moss Breath talking with that weird-ass cat again. Or
Yeah, you moss
fucking
breath.
cat.
Fucking racist.
Fuck this moss
Ugh.
breath guy.
Krogan's annoying, isn't he?
He's Krogan. That's about as far as
Krogan's
I
Krogan.
Krogan's Krogan.
What a Kroger, dude.
What'd you call him?
Krogan. Spin-off series.
Krogan.
Krogan.
Krogan Underrock and his boys. All right.
Krogan exclamation point is the title card.
Well, good news is we have an alchemy supplier for the guild.
Woo!
All right. Lunan,
Luna.
are you ready, John?
Just about, yeah. I'm getting through the gems, and I'm going to put in all the miscellaneous stuff in.
I'll take a break from that. I don't want to pull you away from it, but I'm going to pull you away from it.
See if I can multitask. Alright, so Lunan, at some point, is going to get pulled away, or get bored with whatever Aim's doing. And going to start... It's either found where the museum is here, if there is one, or is going to continue looking for it. Even if it's like a little rinky-dink, like a hobby shop type of thing, where there might be some ancient type of stuff in there. You know what I'm saying?
I would suggest going to the Wineport Academy then.
She'll make her way there.
That is probably where all academia is probably going to be found there. And that includes museum works like that.
My Hero Academia?
Oh man, dude. Don't get me started.
No, John. Get started.
They fucked
John,
up the
no.
way it was. Just, I still love it. I still love it.
Maybe
I
like
think it's great. I think it's great. I don't think they fucked up anything. I think it's great.
you can talk
It's-
later.
it's
Just
the-
keep going with the story.
It's just the way they. It's that not the. It's not even the way they did it. It's the process in which, because they did the things at the end that should have been at the beginning, and it got me a little bit.
You know?
All right, so Lunan, you're heading over to I can't remember your token. There it is. 4. I'm assuming.
Yes, if that is where
All
that
right.
is.
Are you going to be doing just carousing here? I guess.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and just do some carousing.
All right. Roll me a persuasion check.
Don't fail.
I'm going to say you have the money to do that because you're probably with higher levels of people. But because of your background, you've proven your worth in some ways. You probably have some
That's a what?
persuasion.
It's a persuasion.
Good luck with that, bud. You want to do some? You want to buff yourself at all, or
Can I do anything with more Arcana based carousing?
Nope. Persuasion.
do you have
You're talking with people,
do you have
John.
enhance ability? You can Eagle Splendor.
You
enhance
wouldn't
ability.
have the reason to cast enhance.
No, I
ability.
wouldn't, and I don't have it anyways because I'm a boom boom wizard.
Yeah,
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you gotta live by the seat of your pants, guys.
Sometimes the city just needs to burn.
That's
you're-
better
you're-
than cast ups.
you're -1. Jesus.
I believe carousing rules. That's actually 2 contacts.
Wow.
Hey, I got a contact.
He
Can
just
someone
doesn't
edit
like
that
you.
for me? I'm afraid to open up another.
So, carousing, you can only have a maximum based on your persuasion score with a minimum of 1.
So it's
So you
one.
only get 1.
That's fine. I succeeded. That's what I came after.
All right, so you'll walk in. You know, you're maybe not the most talkative person, but you definitely know what you want, and you're definitely gonna go find that. You'll come across. You'll be walking along, and you'll come up to a library. Maybe you'll take a seat down, and you'll start looking through books and be looking for what are you looking for in terms of the library?
So she's looking more for myth and legends of the area kind of things.
All right, you'll find books about that. You'll sit down. You'll have a big stack of books with you as you drop it down on a table, and you start looking through it. You know, seeing what types of myths and legends are surrounding the Wineport and maybe its surrounding areas, and maybe some of the mysteries surrounding the dukes and lords of this area. Um, you'll have somebody sort of walk up to you and sit next to you, and oh, I see you are very intrigued about this place's history. A man sit down next to you. He's an older gentleman.
Why is everybody in this town so damn dapper?
This is a well-to-do town
It's
for the most part.
requirement, man.
It's a requirement. Fuck.
Perhaps I could help you with that. You do seem to be quite the diligent studier.
I've been doing it for a long time. Yeah, I guess, are there any legends of this area that kind of stick out to you? Kind of first pop into your mind when someone asks you about a legend?
How about this instead? Tomorrow, I have a lecture starting in over at Donovan Lecture Hall, and we're doing cases on archaeology in the area. I think this might be what you're looking for.
Absolutely.
Well, it's good to meet a like-minded individual. I'm afraid the young people in this world just don't have they don't look towards archaeology, and they don't look at it as a favorable subject, like just spell slinging and fighting with swords. More people should be looking towards academia and university.
Absolutely.
What is your name, miss?
Lunan.
And he'll get out his notebook so he doesn't Lunan.
I'm not very good with names. I'm sorry. I usually write them down as soon as I meet them. My name is Professor Tiberius Snow. I am the head professor in archaeology here at the academy.
What number is that? So I can put it in chat so I can put it in there later.
4, Tiberius Snow.
Okay. I'm deciding if I want to do this in alphabetical order for the miscellaneous or just throw it in there. I'm just going to throw it in there. I did the gems in alphabetical order. That's the best you're getting.
All right.
I hope to see you at my lecture hall tomorrow, then, Miss Lunan.
Do my best to be there. Look forward to it.
He'll sort of wander off aimlessly as he waves goodbye. The next day will come around, and when you arrive at the lecture hall, are you one of the kids in school who arrives late, on time, or early?
Politely early, like 5-10 minutes.
Okay, so you'll arrive early, and maybe you'll see a few people coming by, and they will be sitting around. Maybe not the first one in, but you're definitely ahead of time. It takes a little bit longer. 15 minutes later, so he's a little bit late, you see the old man, Tiberius Snow. He comes in. He's got a big old pile of books that are taller than him almost, and he seems to be just carrying them as best as he can. And when he gives this lecture to maybe not the most amount of people, maybe about 10 people, you're about the 5th person to come in here. But immediately you can tell that Tiberius knows what he's talking about. He knows archaeology like the back of his hand. He's very adept at myths and legends. He talks to you in depth about some of the coming and goings here in Wineport, and even throughout all of Canor. Like the mysterious sword that I forget the name of that sword. There's a sword for a country called the Blade Marches and the person who owns the sword is basically the ruler of that nation.
Sword of
I
Cinders.
think it's Highlandale or something. It actually has a name
Wow.
like that. The Sword of Cinders is different. He'll actually tell you. He can actually talk to you about that if you ask him.
Would Lunan have any idea about that though?
No. But he'll give you in-depth lectures about this. After class, after the lecture is done, he'll pull you aside. So, what did you think?
It's a lot of good insight. I learned a lot. You obviously
I'm
have been
glad-
doing this for a while.
I'm glad that you had the opportunity to sit in my lecture. It's so good to see young people enjoying this. You yourself an adventurer then.
Yeah. A lot of time on the road.
Well, perhaps when you're on the road, I do have some stuff that I'd like you to find if you could.
Get me a list of it, and that is my specialty, actually.
Excellent. Well, he'll meet me next week, and I'll have a list of places that I want you to explore when you get the chance. It's going to be winter soon, and it'll be a bit of a travel, but if you could and report back to me about what comings and goings you get, I'll make sure to gladly pay you.
I'll do my best to get that for you.
Thank you very much. And he'll sort of go off and grab his stack of books, and he'll head back to his office.
Oh, she'll head back to wherever she's staying.
So that's your first work week. You still have 2 more work weeks to do stuff.
I think with that, she'd probably just get familiarized with the area. Shops, stuff like that. Just learning who people are, where they're at.
All right. You guys can decide on places where you want to go.
Right, let's back up to ET. I'm getting back to putting this all in. Once again, I take last spot. I'm so close. I hope this fucking saves. I'm gonna be so upset if it doesn't.
That would suck. Well, it's Nate's turn.
Is Nate BRB? Or is he muted?
Don't know.
Nate,
Yes.
it's your turn.
I'm gonna BRB. No, it's still John's turn.
Oh, John's not done.
Yeah. Nate had his character do his thing. Nate basically took over. Nate had Cost take over Scotty's role, so Scotty could do things around town. And because Scotty's my character, we don't need to go over that.
All right.
Or at least the character I'm controlling. So, John, you got 2 more weeks to decide what you want to do when you're not, doing your protection job of the guild.
Alright, so that'd be a weekend. First weekend of seeing if there's any magic shops in the area.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh man, I keep on doing these things that I'm not good at. No.
With your limited knowledge of the area, you try asking around, but I think people, unlike the welcome that you had from Tiberius, a lot of the other people around town don't look too fondly on a tiefling. They're kind of a foreign species to the mostly
Kinda used to
human,
that.
elven sort of thing. And when you try to go for, talk to them for a second, like, hey, I'm looking for an arcane shop, they sort of just shrug you off and
Find one back at where you came from, you fucking...
devilkin. Yeah, devil's just kind of not exactly fun
Demons.
sort of thing. But I mean, so you look around town for finding a shop. Maybe talking. Roll me a luck check.
Just a d20.
Yeah, just a d20.
Hey, look at that.
Lucky number
Um,
7.
Sadly, this week that you spend looking for context in the arcane world, you really don't find anything. You're unlucky. And you also are bad with people.
Yep. Accurate.
Alright, John, you have one last week.
Okay, so that was shoot. Let's see here. Is researching something, or is that something I already did? Like I know
Yeah,
there's.
You spent a week carousing.
Was that carousing? Okay.
This last work week was basically an explore week. You know,
Right.
exploring the town, see what you could find.
Trying to remember what they all are, because you got like the religion. She's not religious. You got the carousing. Is it in the handouts?
You can go to the compendium and you can go look at it. Oh, you could go gambling. You could go to the fighting pit. You could just go try to explore again. Do what you want. You could well, I guess you didn't find anyone who could teach you a skill.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll do some gambling.
Alright, what are the roles for it?
Get up real quick. It's downtime, right?
Yeah.
Downtime
I think
activities.
you can lose money.
Is it
gambling.
that, or is it revisited?
I think it's we can just do downtime activities. I don't think it matters.
Carousing.
Gambling. The character makes 3 checks: Wisdom, Insight, Charisma Deception, and Charisma Intimidation.
Oh god. So
Alright.
I have insight.
Insight, Deception, Intimidation.
I
If
better
the
roll
character
good.
has proficiency with an appropriate gambling set, the table proficiency can replace the relevant skill in any of the checks.
I should as a fighter, shouldn't I?
Did you start
No,
as a
that's
fighter or
background.
start as a wizard?
Yeah, I started as a fighter.
And then what background?
What's
did
your
you pick?
background?
Wait, what?
What's your background?
No, because then I fucked up somewhere. Because I have back wizard for my background. Because it's a sage.
Then you don't get gaming set.
Back.
Ha.
Wizards
that's
don't
right.
get gaming sets. You have to be like a
That's
soldier
why.
or something. You get extra languages.
Alright, never
as
mind.
a
So let's go
mage.
ahead and just roll like it is. So insight first, since it's the best one. Do I want to say how much I'm putting down first?
Yeah. But you can at least 10 to 1,000 GP.
We'll just do 10.
I think that's all the money you have.
I have 15.
It's just most of the money she has.
It's money she made in a week.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
And it was
Starting
wild.
off strong. Alright.
Well,
Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright.
No, that's not what I wanted to
so it
roll.
says the DC for each of these checks is 5 plus 2d10.
Yeah. Let's roll 2d10 plus 5. I wrote in 3d20.
And it's separate for each one.
Beat that
21.
one.
21.
Did not beat that one.
Did not be that.
21.
Really?
Are you playing blackjack, man? You're
Touch
fucking
9,
good.
7, 9. 10.
Because I lost some money.
You lose half the money you bet.
Okay, I'm down to fucking 10 then. Not a big loss. Okay, and that's what she'll do for her last week.
Roll me a 1d10.
Oh yeah, this shit. Someone's gonna think I'm fucking cheating or some shit because I'm a fucking tiefling.
No, you're fine.
Gambling complications is D6.
No. Yeah. You, potential involves every work week spent. Gambling brings a 10% chance of complication. So, yeah, you are fine for this week. You didn't fuck up.
Okay, that's good. I'm used to doing that.
Alright, now we're back to, the True Frost Day. So we have the start of the work week on the 12th of True Frost. And now all your characters they can do what they want to do.
All right, so back at the top.
Yeah, I guess so.
Nate
Nate, decide what you want to do.
with your
Or
character.
Audrey?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless, of course, we want to just stop for today, because it's basically this is what we're going to be doing for the most time. And I don't know if we want to have Adam rolling some of this stuff, or if we want to have
We
Jason rolling some
can.
of this stuff.
I mean,
Can?
if you're
It's
stop,
up
we
to you
can, 'cause
guys.
We are missing like half the group.
Very true.
And this kind of decides what you're going to be doing basically all winter.
Right.
You guys
So,
want
like,
a different
up to
game?
you.
We got everyone settled into town. We started getting things ready to go for the next step, and now we can wait till everyone's actually here to actually do the next step.
You guys want to play a different game?
I'm down.
I
What
got
you
a game
thinking?
ready. I got a game ready to go.
You can download some New World.
It's more of a game that we can all play together without having to buy anything.
I'm always down for that, bud.
So if everyone would please, well, actually, I don't know if I've sent this to everyone or share this with everyone, but let me share with everyone. Why not? Okay.